with Time to Shrink. In this video, we are gonna do another what's for dinner video. I'm gonna walk you through everything we ate this week, Monday through Friday. I'll show you how I made it if it's possible, and let's just get started. Let's jump in, y'all.
Try and do chicken wings in the air fryer. I've been told you can do them from frozen and they work great in the air fryer, so we're just gonna give it a go. I guess since they're frozen, I'm just gonna let them go in like they are, and once they've cooked a little bit, then maybe I'll pull them out, season them, and put them back. I don't know. We shall see what happens. So here are the wings out of the air fryer. Jason actually already tossed them with some buffalo sauce, which is just buffalo sauce and butter, basically. They took about 20 minutes and they were completely done. They were pretty crispy. I should have shown you before, but this is what we're gonna have for dinner. The kids had pizza. Jason and I are gonna have wings. For dinner tonight, I am going to make kind of like a Cajun chicken and andouille riced cauliflower dish. So I'm gonna use some chicken that I've used Bold Bayou, which is like a Cajun seasoning from Fresh Jack's. In that, I've got some andouille sausage all cut up, some zucchini, and then I have 2 packages of riced cauliflower. So the first thing we're gonna do is just get some avocado oil in the pan, get that heated up a little bit, and then we're gonna cook our chicken first. All right, y'all, my chicken is completely out. I'm just gonna dump the andouille sausage right in there. It's actually already cooked, but I want it to take on some of the flavor and to crisp up a little bit. So I'm gonna crisp this up a little bit, put it in with the chicken. The chicken is browned on all sides, but not completely cooked, but that's okay, because we're gonna pour it all in and combine it together in a minute. Another great reason to brown up this andouille is look how much yummy fat it gave off into the pan. So we've crisped it up and we've gotten some more fat off of it. So now we're gonna cook our veggies. So I've got about 1/4 of a cup of really finely diced onions in here. I'm gonna let them go for about a minute. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of roasted garlic, and then we'll throw in our zucchini. So I put in about a spoonful of roasted garlic, and this is the zucchini. And we're just gonna toss this around, and then we're gonna add some chicken stock to deglaze this pan. I just added about 1/4 a cup of chicken stock, and we are going to push that around the pan to deglaze it because it really needed it. You don't want anything burning. So about 1/4 a cup, and we will add more in a minute, but I'm just using this to get all the bits off the bottom, that yummy, yummy goodness. Yum, y'all. So at this point, I added about 1/2 a cup more, and I have it on high to bring up to a boil. See how it's boiling now? Go back to like a medium, and I'm gonna let this condense by about 1/2, and then we're gonna add everything to the pan and go from there. Added everything to the pan here, y'all. This is 2 bags of riced cauliflower, and I added the meats back in. We're gonna toss this all together, and then we'll add some more chicken stock and taste it. I may add some more Bold Bayou, I'll let you know. Total now, we've got about 1/2 of a box of chicken stock. The box is a quart, so about 1/2 a cup or 1/2 a quart of chicken stock. I'm gonna bring this kind of up to a boil, and then I'm gonna put it on low with the top. So I see it boiling a little bit. We're gonna put the top on and go down to low and just kind of let that simmer for a few minutes. So I let it go with the top on low for about 5 minutes, and now I've taken the top off. I've added a little bit more Bold Bayou that I'm gonna stir in there, and a little bit of salt, and I am letting it boil so that it starts to evaporate and condense down. And it's all cooked and ready at this point. If you like it soupy, you could even add more and make it like a broth into like a soup. But we are going to kind of let this cook down some and start to be more of a creamy consistency. That was dinner, y'all. I forgot to show it to you beforehand. I already served it, but it is delicious. It's really one of my favorite things I make lately. So good. We are making burgers for dinner tonight, so I am also going to use my little mini dash waffle makers and make fried pickled Chaffles, and those can be sandwich buns or hot dog buns. They're super, super yummy. I use a tablespoon of this, 1/2 a cup of this, 1 egg, and a little bit of pickle juice and some sliced up pickles. So y'all, I will link my video where I show exactly how I make this, but basically I put a little bit of cheese down first and let it start to melt. Then I put some of this mixture, which is the egg, the cheese, and the Trim Healthy Mama baking blend. You could use almond flour. And then we'll put some of these on. This is just the little pickles cut up. But again, I have 2 whole videos with different chaffles, some really, really yummy chaffle ideas, some savory ones and some sweet ones. As per most weeks, y'all, I've got some bacon going. I have really been into putting like a barbecue rub on bacon lately. So this Rosy Cheeks is our absolute favorite for this. I just put a tiny bit all over the bacon. I'm gonna put it in a cold oven, turn it to 400 degrees and let it go. It usually takes about 25 minutes when it's thick cut like this. Here's my plate for dinner tonight, y'all. I have a bacon cheeseburger on fried pickled Chaffles, a hot dog, and some salad. I probably won't even eat half of this, but it looks really yummy. So I seasoned my chicken with whatever you want to use. I just used garlic and herb from Fresh Jack's. And I am just gonna put 2 generous spoonfuls of this spinach dip. And we're just gonna spread this right on over the chicken. So this is about 4 ounces of goat cheese. And I probably used about a cup of the spinach dip. How long it cooks totally depends on how thick your chicken is. So I would suggest testing the temperature of the chicken at 20 minutes, and then from there just keep monitoring it until you see that it gets to at least 165. I usually like to go to about 170 degrees. So side salad for dinner tonight is gonna be my BLT salad. This is Low Carb Baking Company elbow noodles, and I made my own dressing with olive oil and balsamic, some Italian, and some Dijon. And I've just tossed this with bacon and mozzarella cheese and tomato. And then right before we serve it, we'll add the iceberg lettuce. I don't like it to get soggy, so I'll add this right before we serve it. And that is what we're gonna have as a side to dinner tonight. So I'm getting ready to serve dinner tonight. I just tossed this pasta salad with some of the iceberg lettuce, so that's there. And then this, once it hit 170 degrees, we flipped it to broil. We broiled it for literally like maybe 60 seconds just to get it pretty on top. It's ready to eat, y'all. This is dinner tonight. All right, y'all, we are heading out to dinner. Motor Supply, one of our favorite restaurants for my birthday. I'm super, super excited. Hitting the road. I may be running a little bit late, but we'll get there. I did take a few pictures of what we ate. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite places, and it lived up to it yet again. It was amazing. We had appetizers. We got a cheese board that had cheese and pickled veggies, and it was so good. Completely keto, unless you ate the bread. There was a shrimp course, and it was shrimp, and it had a boiled peanut, like succotash type thing. If you're not from the South, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but it was delicious. I had a couple bites of that, and I did have 1 whole shrimp. They were pretty large shrimp. And then for dinner, we had, somebody ordered pork, a bone-in pork chop. It was phenomenal. There was lamb, rack of lamb. It was phenomenal. There was duck. Again, phenomenal. We had some really, really good drinks, y'all. We definitely enjoyed our Pinot Noir red wine. And then with dessert, we had some Prosecco. I had 1 bite of the dessert. That was it. It was a strawberry shortcake. But it was a really nice birthday, y'all. I had such a great birthday. We had so much fun. We just sat there for hours and talked. All right, thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope you got some ideas. I hope something looked good to you, something you might even try. And I will see y'all tomorrow for meal prep. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.